Alright, Real Madrid fans, let's talk. What we just watched against Elche, it wasn't just another sloppy draw. It was worrying, it was genuinely worrying. It was a 2-2 result that honestly flattered Madrid. It wasn't a great performance. It was a performance that felt lucky from start to finish, and it was a new experiment by Xabi Alonso that completely backfired on us. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the final whistle. Today, we're going to be breaking down everything that happened in the Real Madrid versus Elche game. If you guys enjoy these type of videos, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. Appreciate all of you guys. But let's get into it. So Real Madrid ended up with a 2-2 draw, but it was, come on, if we're being honest, if you guys watched the game, it was luck. Elche looked like the better team for large portions of the game. Elche was the one dictating the tempo, and they played with intent. They were passing around Real Madrid like we weren't even there. And Real Madrid, on the other hand, they were completely uninspired. They weren't trying to create anything until we went down 1-0 and then we went down 2-1. That's the only time Real Madrid actually showed some type of intent and some type of attacking movement, some type of playmaking. Before then, it was nothing from Real Madrid, everything from Elche. Now, Elche, they didn't just defend well, they defended great, honestly. You could see them when Real Madrid were attacking. Elche defended with most of their attacks quite easily. But other than just the defense, they built play through midfield so easily. They passed around Real Madrid with so much comfort, like we didn't even exist. They created a lot more dangerous sequences, and every time they pushed forward, it felt like Real Madrid were scrambling to react. The defense was shambles, the midfield was not there, the attacking players obviously don't even press still. And it got me thinking, right? When a team like Elche is outplaying Real Madrid tactically and technically, when do we start questioning Xabi Alonso and some of these players? Because we have been giving him a lot of time recently. There have been bad performances. I don't think we've had any great standout performances, bar maybe the game against Barca. Let's start talking about the lineup, right? This was the big elephant in the room, start of the game, the lineup that Xabi Alonso was going with. And honestly, what the hell was he thinking? Why is Garcia our left winger? Doesn't make any sense. He's not even a good left back. How are you playing him as a left winger? Anyways, let's start talking about it. Courtois was our goalkeeper, of course. Our back three, or really, it was a back four, consisted of Carreras, Huijsen, Asensio, and Trent. Trent was obviously pushing forward as well. And then our midfield of Bellingham, Ceballos, Arda Güler. And then our front three literally looked like Garcia on one side, Rodrigo on one side, and Mbappe down the middle. And this doesn't fix any of the issues that Real Madrid had. I made a video before this on TikTok literally telling Xabi Alonso you have to play Mbappe as a left winger. That's where you're going to get the most out of him, and you saw it today. I don't know how they gave him an 8.7 rating. He does not deserve that. Of course, he got that one assist, but he was completely ghosting the whole game. There were a few chances where he did good. He dribbled past a few players, tried to create something, but that all came from the wing. It was never central play. But I digress. Let's talk about it, right? Courtois could have done better for the second goal, but we can't really blame him, right? How many times has he came up big to save Real Madrid? He gets let down by Real Madrid every single game. Carreras did not look like he was here to play. He did not do good. He lost the ball in possession a couple of times. Asensio and Huijsen got that goal, obviously, but still, he wasn't back to his best, and Asensio looked like the best defender we had today. Now, let's talk about Trent. Now, Trent came in this summer, didn't really get to play a lot, but honestly, I think today he was our best player by far. I mean, his passing range was absolutely incredible. The crosses he was playing, if we had an actual striker the whole game instead of Mbappe playing as a striker, Trent could have walked away with 2 assists because of those balls that he was playing. Even other than that, just his defense obviously was shaky, but going forward, everything was going well for Trent except for that one play, which I remember closer to the end of the game where he tried to play a ground pass to Vinicius. Wasn't the right choice. Now, midfield, Ceballos, Arda Güler, they weren't really playing. They were non-existent. We didn't really have a midfield this game. The way Elche passed through our midfield, it was like nobody was even playing. I don't want to talk about them. And Bellingham. Now, for the first half, there was no Bellingham. Bellingham wasn't affecting the game at all, even in the second half for large parts of it. But towards the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes, Bellingham really started taking control of the game, and you could tell how good of a player he is in those 25 minutes. If he was playing like that throughout the whole game, we probably would have won. But it took Real Madrid going down by one goal for Bellingham to really step up and start taking control of this game, dribbling past players, playing good passes, and really got that goal as well, being at the right place at the right time. But I don't know how they gave him 8.8 rating. He doesn't deserve that. Maybe a 7 would have been more appropriate. And Rodrigo. Everyone talks about Rodrigo being on the bench. Why does he not get playing time? Bro, where was he today? He didn't really have any impact on the game at all. I don't remember thinking one time, oh yeah, Rodrigo did that, that was good. There was nothing Rodrigo did today that amazed me. There was nothing Rodrigo did today that was like, oh yeah, maybe he should be starting over Vinicius. And then finally, Mbappe. Again, you're playing him centrally again, and you're not getting the best out of him. Today he couldn't score. He got an assist, of course, which doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But Mbappe, as a left winger, he's the best player in the world, and I get confused every time I see him playing as a striker because he's not the best striker in the world. That's Haaland, that's Kane. But as a left winger, he's the best player in the world, full stop. This was something I actually did want to talk about. Mbappe. Now, this guy has a crazy start to this season. Top scorer of La Liga, top scorer in the Champions League, and honestly, he's been scoring goals for fun. But are we really getting the best out of him? That's the question. And honestly, I don't think we are. I don't think he's a great striker. He doesn't have that instinct that great strikers have. Like, look at Haaland. He wouldn't touch the ball the whole game, but he'll touch it once and it's going to be a goal. Or look at Kane. His finishing is top tier, his positioning is top tier, and he can drop deep, collect the ball, and play good passes. Mbappe can't do either of those things. Mbappe is a winger. You give him the ball on the wing and he's going to create something for you. He's shifty, he's so quick on his feet. Mbappe is a winger. If you play him as a winger, he's going to create chances, he's going to score chances, and he's going to be overall much helpful to the team. And a lot of people do think, like, how is that even possible? What are we going to do with Vinicius? What did Vinicius do today when he came on? I don't remember him doing anything. Of course, he came on, he had his moments here and there, but most of the attacks that Real Madrid had that ended up with Vinicius did not amount to anything. Many times Vinicius had the ball on the wing and he gave it away. And then Vinicius did not run back to get the ball back. He just started walking back, raising his arms around. So it's very obvious to me what we need to do. Vinicius needs to get benched. Mbappe needs to move to the left and play Gonzalo Garcia, or play Endrick. Please play Endrick as a striker. And then the right wing is a whole other issue. Trent, I think today did fantastic. I think Trent was our best player, as I mentioned. But the main issue is still our midfield, and going forward it's our attack. Because left wing, we're playing Garcia today, we play Vinicius tomorrow, we play Rodrigo the day after. None of them are on the level of Mbappe. And while Mbappe is playing as a striker, it's holding the team back. All of these crosses by Trent, all of these plays that are going into the box, Mbappe is not there. If we have a real striker, a real number 9 that has those instincts, knows where he needs to be, they can finish those chances. Mbappe is just not that. And there's no shot at Mbappe. Mbappe is the best player in the world, but he's not the best striker in the world. So we need to play to his strengths so we can play better overall as a team as well. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about this. If I say what I really want to say, I'm going to get banned on YouTube, banned on TikTok. So I'll stop it at that. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you guys blame for this defeat. Is it Xabi Alonso? Is it the players? Or is it a mix and match of both? And of course, if you guys enjoy these type of videos, leave me a follows, leave me a like. Hey, hopefully we can get to at least 100 subscribers.